Hello everyone, Psychoraptor here, and today gonna be some fun, because we're talking about a roll call for Real Story of Devil. And don't mind where I put the file, it's just to cover Blake's face, so it's just like distracting, and actually just do that. Anyways, let's get started with our first character, Tokaku Azuma, who is voiced by Ayaka Suma. Already butchering names. Off to a good start. And funny enough, Ayaka actually has voiced Taka Yada from Assassination Classroom. So the one I did last time on here is already in effect here. Lyra from Demachi Season 4 Part 2. Because of course, stuff needs a part 2 to things. Gun Saibo from Cells at Work, Chris and Eris from Konosuba, which is a lot, including Explosive, and Hijiri Kasuga from Trinity 7. And now, these next few characters are going to be fast because they all have one each. So, swiftly moving along, we got Isuke Inukai. Isuke is voiced by Azumi Asakura, and Asumi here has voiced Emeralda Etuva from The Devil is a Part-Timer, which has a part. What is with seasons and having a part 2? Next up we have Kyoko Kaminaga, who is voiced by Haruka Yoshimura, and Haruka has voiced Momo Kashiwabara from Domestic Girlfriend, because I couldn't find any anime that I'd watch, but I'll listen to the opening of Domestic Girlfriend, so I'm like, might as well include it here. Our next character is Hitsuki Kirigaya, not to be confused with Kirito from SEO. Hitsugi is voiced by Mami Uchida, and Mami has voiced Mimane Miyo from Sugu Sugumono, which is an anime I've never heard of, but I thought it was interesting enough to include. Next up is Shiana Kenmoki, who is voiced by Yuki Yamada, and Yuki here has voiced multiple characters from this one show, Noshiro, Yahagi, Sakawa, and I-203 from Kenko. I don't know how to say the title of it, but it's like a very big show that I don't know at all. However, the next character I have, it's like from a show I do know. And this is, Haruki Sagai, who is voiced by Fumiko Ichimura, and Fumiko has voiced Kijo from Interspecies Reviewers. Because of course that's the case. Interspecies Reviewers always pops up every once in a while. Next up, we have Susu Shuto, voiced by Chika Ansai, and Chika has voiced Rika Aida from Fruits Basket, Mina Carolina from Attack on Titan, and Barbara from Season 2 of The Promised Neverland, which, Season 2, not that strong of a season compared to Season 1. Well, let's keep rushing this list with Otoya Takechi, who is voiced by Manami Numakura, and Manami has voiced Ria Nakamura from Assassination Classroom. Interesting that they have almost exactly the same last name. Eren from Plunderer, and Piak Finger and the Cart Titan from Attack on Titan. Next up, which I'm gonna scroll down a bit, is Chitaru Namatame, who is voiced by Sachika Misawa, and Sachika has voiced Kuroyuki Hime from Excel World. Again, not one I've watched, but apparently it is connected to SEO, so that's why I included it here. Very weird. Next up is Neo Hashiri, who is voiced by Yoshino Nanjo, and Yoshino has voiced Sayuri Kakinuma from another And also Masa Akasha. Yeah, Akasha from Trinity 7 Movie 1. Although, with Trinity 7 never covering the movies. They're not canon. They are non-canon movies. My next character is Sumireko Hanabusa, who is voiced by Miho Arakawa. And Miho has voiced Minami Akada from the Assassination Classroom Jump Festa 2013 special. Not the actual Assassination Classroom anime in the weirdest of things. I don't get why they had different voice actors for those. Next up, we got Mahiru Bamba, my favorite character of the show. Reminds me of Weiss from Ruby a bit. Anyway, Mahiru is voiced by Yuka Osubo, and Yuka has voiced Mami Shirakawa from King's Game. King's Game, I am looking forward to talking bad about that and good about it, because there's an element of it that makes me like the show, despite its terrible story. Next up is Haru Ichinose. Don't confuse her with Itchy Nose. And she is voiced by Hisako Kanemoto. Hisako here has voiced Hinano Kurahashi from Assassination Classroom. Phyllis Chalia from Demachi Otaria. Kururi Orihara from Durara X2. Zell from Interspecies Reviewers, and Growlithe from Pokemon. That's right, she has voiced a Pokemon. Second last character of our list is Kaiba, and actually, quite shockingly, quite a list for this character that is on screen for the for the least amount of time. Kaiba here is voice acted by Tomokazu Sugita, and Tamazaku has had quite a lot of roles in stuff that's upcoming and already seen. He has voiced Akuru Akusu from Ahogo, Tadaomi Karasuma from Assassination Classroom, Ram Spectre from the Bakuno Specials, Ova from Bo, Ruga from Charlotte, which is the white anime that has my most favourite music ever. Bassifil from Cells at Work. Joseph Joestar from JoJo. Sugita, which is obviously supposed to be a reference to him, from Lucky Star, which I don't even remember that character appearing. Yare from Spice and Wolf Reboot. Why did there have to be a reboot and not finish the story? Atsushi Maeda from Sakamoto Desuga, and Marlo Friedenberg from Attack on Titan, making it pretty far as well. And now for the last character of this surprisingly short video, the teacher himself, Ataru Mizorogi, who is voiced by Takehiro Sakurai. Takehito has voiced Shimada from Death Parade. Death Parade was a fun one. Scrooge from Guilty Ground Lost Christmas, which is not something I'm covering, but it's worthwhile a mention. Helper T. Saibo from Cells at Work. Rohan Kishibe from JoJo Part 4. Akane Hoshi from Soul Eater Not. Ayame Soma from Fruits Basket. Fruits Basket is a big recommend of mine, the 2019 version. Both versions are really good. I might actually put a link in the Discord to the Which Anime is Better episode that my friend Bailey and I did. Mitsuishi from Fireworks, and that's all she wrote. That is the last character of that list. Or like the last other role of the list.